With the total reception cost at $30,000, Melanie and Stephen have spared no expense at making this dream wedding a reality. As the reception kicks into high gear, Jeffrey is still putting out fires.
Oh my God. Nobody saw that. Nobody moved.
Here they come, everybody.
At the end of an 18-hour day, Jeffrey and Susanna finally get a chance to relax. And for Jeffrey, there's only one way to really unwind.
What was your favorite moment?
Right now.
Right.
Even as we speak, at this moment, I can hear it calling my name. Jeffrey, Jeffrey. I think we should toast ourselves to a job well done.
Me too.
And to Melanie and
to
Stephen.
giving it
I think we should toast to them.
All this week,
Let's go get married.
Style is hosting a wedding party, and the frosting is gonna fly. With 98 happy couples, 7 farm animals, and 3 bounce checks. You'll be laughing till death do us part. Style's wedding party continues all this week only on Style. Drama queen brides, runaway grooms.
Where are you?
Style's wedding party continues with the season premiere of Whose Wedding Is It Anyway? Tomorrow at 10, 9...
Coming up on this episode of Whose Wedding Is It Anyway? It's good old Southern fireworks between Atlanta wedding planner Lisa Chapelier and the mother of the bride.
I told her the one who pays picks. Mom wants candles in every nook and cranny, because that's what I've had in my head for 6 months now. It's gonna look like crap.
I know. I will fix it.
A wedding, the single biggest event of your life. A wedding planner, the person hired to make that dream wedding come true. Whose Wedding Is It Anyway? Lifts the veil on the wild world of wedding planners. Plush, picturesque, and decidedly humid Atlanta, Georgia is where wedding planner Lisa Chapelier sets up shop.
I seem to have a lot of brides that it's not that they don't have the creativity or the knowledge, but they just simply don't have the time. I have been a wedding planner for 3.5 years full-time. Hopefully no one will know that I just pulled this out of a centerpiece. I have my own company called Event Perfect. I'll do whatever it takes for everyone to have a great time. Got my very important things, my coffee and my Modern Bride Atlanta cup. I think that the way that I've marketed myself is a bit more like real simple than balloons and butterflies and Brides magazine. Like that's not really, it's not personally really my thing. I mean, if I had a bride that wanted to do a balloon arch and champagne fountain, I'd be more than happy to do it for her.
Today, Lisa hits the road for her very first meet and greet with 24-year-old Jeanette Pruitt and her fiancé, Ronnie Stanley. The couple have their hearts set on a uniquely Southern wedding, so Barnsley Gardens, a Civil War-era mansion, fits the bill, and the $30,000 a day price tag didn't put them off.
Jeanette? Hi, I'm Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, nice to finally meet you. Hi, Ronnie. How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
Although Jeanette and Ronnie met through friends over 2 years ago, theirs wasn't exactly a race to the altar.
We knew each other for several months before we actually started dating and just started spending a lot of time together.
I don't know, I liked everything about Jeanette. She just, her personality, her attitude, she's beautiful.
We got along great, laughed and talked, and we'd be thinking the exact same thing. It would come out at the same time, and I'd never had that with anybody else. We decided to hire Lisa because it was a little harder. The decisions were a little harder than we thought, and I think she's definitely going to make our dream wedding happen.
It's already crunch time, and the young couple need to lock down some final decisions about their wedding decor. Fortunately, or unfortunately, they brought along an expert.
I told her the one who pays picks. Jeanette is my only daughter, and so this is the only opportunity I have to really do the thing that every mother and every daughter wishes for during their entire life. And all of these little cubby holes will have votive candles in them. I think I've got 200, something like that.
Place gonna be lit up with candles.
Yes. Jeanette's don't look like this, but they'll be up in there. One of the things I was going to have to bring is 2 ladders because
A ladder?
all this tulle. What I was hoping to do is find something somewhere around in the corners where we could
Kind of
bunch it up and then let it drape over to the other corner and then from this side over to the other corner. So it's sort of like a... No, in all the rooms. Mm-hmm. I have 6 bolts, 40 yards apiece. So that's 100 and some odd feet for each drape.
Mom wants candles in every nook and cranny. So, and apparently she also wants tulle everywhere. So apparently I'm going to be monkey climbing in the ruins, hanging up bolts of tulle. She's like 10 bolts of tulle to hang up. So that should be interesting too. So I think we're going to be out there sweating our butts off on Saturday afternoon, getting ready for that. So, but it should be really pretty, like magical at night, and you know, it should be really nice.
Up next, the mother of the bride can't hide the way she feels about Lisa's color scheme.
I think bringing green into that area is going to be pretty.
Back in Atlanta, Lisa pops into Table Toppers to check out the linens the bride has selected for her wedding.
It's really ornate. I don't want it to be tacky.
Lisa makes a gut decision only a real pro can make. The bride's linen choices have to go.
Maybe if you have something in this sage color that's plain.
Try to stay away from the patterns.
Yeah, personally I do, but you know, it's not my wedding. But these are the linens that Jeanette had told me over the phone that she likes, and I think the colors are good. I think the pattern might be a bit much. You know, a big table with this much pattern on it could be a bit overwhelming. Okay, can I take these two? Jeanette won't know what hit her.
Armed with $2,000 worth of linens, Lisa heads into battle.
I've got a bag full of fabulous linens that I picked up yesterday, and we're going to take a look at some of those, make some decisions on that today. This is really pretty even just by itself.
I like that idea.
The bride seems amenable to the new linen plan, but winning the battle doesn't mean you win the war, especially when the commander-in-chief shows up.
I think bringing green into that area is going to be pretty.
I thought you kind of wanted to stay monochromatic. Have you changed your mind?
I just thought maybe doing one color and spreading it around a little bit might be nice.
This is more that taupey old gold or whatever it's called.
It's so hard to tell exactly what color it is.
If you want to use a lot of the same color, you don't want to break your colors up.
I don't know. I really don't. What do you think?
I think people's going to be getting food, not linen.
Not worrying about the linens.
So I wouldn't really think it mattered that much.
With the bride and groom at the end of their respective ropes, unable to make a decision, Lisa suggests a daylight way of looking at things.
I think that's really pretty. What do you think, Mom?
Get these.
I think now that I'm up here, I think I like the mocha better. You leaning towards the mocha?
Which fall
I think the mocha would be. I think either one is going to be a pretty choice under there.
You know, you could do both.
Yeah. You could. I wouldn't.
Too much.
Yeah. She was a little overwhelmed with colors and flowers, and then we've got Mom's opinion and my opinion and her mixed thoughts.
Decisions I didn't think that, would be hard with the wedding planning were absolutely ridiculous. I just kind of froze up. I don't want to make a wrong decision and something not match or something not look right. I don't have a clue.
It took a little bit longer than I thought it was going to. Probably a good lesson that less is more to show people, especially when they don't have any idea what they want.
And who knew weddings were that much work?
So have you guys decided that you prefer the mocha to the eucalyptus? Okay.
What do you think?
I think that's a great idea. I think it'll be really pretty. Yay, we've made a decision!
I'm agreeing on something.
But the day's not over yet. Jeanette's mom has chosen the table decorations, and she insists on trying them out.
I have 200 of these. We can't find any more.
We can't find any more in town, I've already.
I mean, I think with 200 it's probably gonna be enough.
Typically put out 96, and it really gives it an effect.
Jeanette's mom has in her mind what she wants for the table, so she's purchased 200 votive candles, and then pillars, and then cut glass holders for tapers, and then all of this goes on this giant mirror. I think it's going to be a bit overwhelming. You're going to be eating like this. So
Back in Atlanta, Lisa Chapelier heads out on a secret mission.
I am driving to Alabama, which is the closest state that sells fireworks. Woohoo! Going to Bama.
To add some extra flair to the night, Jeanette and Ronnie want their guests to wave sparklers as they exit the reception. The only problem is, it's illegal to buy fireworks in Georgia, but that doesn't stop Lisa.
It's funny when you're a wedding planner, you kind of just jump in and do whatever it takes. If they need sparklers, I'm going to go get sparklers. We're officially in Alabama now. Fireworks City. Oh, this is going to be fun. Oh, look, there's another one. Wow, the things I do for my job. All right, going in. Holy smokes. That's a giant sparkler. I think these are a little long.
Yeah, those will last a pretty good long while right there.
Yeah.
And this is probably the more traditional gold right there. That's probably the most popular.
Ah, those are good. Daytime pyro eyeballs. These don't look very wedding-ish. Wow, that's the hillbilly assortment. Shoots, flaming balls. I wonder if those are those things that go out. I might have to get this for myself. Place on hard, flat, and open surface with fuse pointing up. Fun. Where did it go? Fun!
Coming up, with the mother of the bride under her feet and getting under her skin, Lisa's feeling the pressure.
Okay, I have to get down from here because I really do hate ladders. First aspirin of the day.
It's another hot day in Atlanta, and as Lisa heads to Jeanette and Ronnie's rehearsal, it's not only the car that's in danger of overheating.
So for the last hour, actually hour and 15 minutes, I've been driving about 15 miles an hour to get up to Barnsley Gardens. I can't believe how bad traffic is. I'm hoping that her whole party is there and that no one had to travel from town, because if they did, whew, we could be waiting a while for them.
Finally, Lisa arrives, but there's one very important guest missing.
And we are still without bride. I'm the wedding coordinator.
Some of us figured that out. My wife actually did. I said she's just a young hottie walking around.
Right, yeah, hi.
Lisa needn't have worried. Mom's right on time, and she's brought her checklist.
Okay, I have questions that I need to fill in before we get started.
Okay.
What's Ronnie's mom's name? Mrs. Stanley.
Yeah, Mrs. Stanley is good. And what we've got is Ronnie's dad and stepmother, then Ronnie's mother, and then me.
All right.
Okay?
I think it's all figured out.
Well, now if we could just get the bride and her bridesmaids here and...
Yes, that's usually the hardest part.
Hey! How are you? Good. You ready?
Yes, good. Yeah, where's Ronnie?
They're right behind us.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
How are you? Good, how are you? Good to see you. You ready? Is she hitting on you? Sweet. Oh, Barbara.
Yeah. Okay, how far down do we let them?
To the seats.
Does it matter what side we're on?
Yes. When you get up there, you're on the far side.
How many you can walk with? Just grab her by the collar.
Grab her by the back of her head and drag her down.
Ready?
Despite starting an hour late, the rehearsal runs smoothly. Now there's just an actual wedding to pull off.
Perfect. We're married.
In Atlanta, the day Lisa has been planning for has arrived. A morning run, however, was not part of her plan.
Huh. Colby, come on.
Lisa's dog has escaped, and the chase is on.
Dogs got out of the fence. They ran all the way down the street. Jack went home, which he usually does, and now Colby's on the lam. Damn, she's over there. Colby, come on. Oh, it's madness. Oh, good, here she comes. Good. Fabulous. She'll be back momentarily, hopefully, because I need to go.
Lisa has clearly lost control of this dog situation, and with no time to spare, she gives up and heads to the wedding site.
I just got here, traffic was awful, and we are going to start putting linens on the tables. We're going to work from the inside of the tent out, and then do the tulle and all that jazz, try to figure out where we're putting that.
It's now 12:30 and the ceremony starts in 4.5 hours. Lisa's already under a tremendous amount of pressure. Luckily, Jeanette's mom has shown up to supervise.
I don't think there's any way under God's blue sky that I could go and sit down somewhere, knowing all this was going on and not have my hands all over things.
Did you sign on for all this?
Yeah. It's always like this. Fun, hectic, putting together madness.
I was fully expecting to be up here for hours.
Nah, that's not a mom's job on the wedding day. It's 1 o'clock, so we're getting ready to hit the hottest point of the day, but having the fans at each corner will help keep the air circulating in here. Although, ooh. And there they go. And they're on. Yeah. It's kind of scary.
Lisa's workload has just gotten heavier as Mom unloads the boxes of candles.
All individually wrapped for my unwrapping pleasure. Usually the hardest one to please is Mother of the Bride. She wants to make sure that her daughter has just the most spectacular day and will do anything. And she's usually the one writing the checks. So she's the one that, you know, have to make sure she's really happy.
There's 3 more tables out front that have got to have these, and I've got to go find the mirrors somewhere. There are 11 of the big ones, and then there are 6 of the next size, and then there are 2 odd ones. Just because I found them, I went ahead and bought them.
There's no room for the flowers on the table with all the candles. It's a lot of candles. A lot. Plus with the fans, it's not a good combination. Wind and candles. But, we'll try.
Back in Atlanta, Lisa is still trying to get the tulle situation under wraps.
I'm going to go try to talk Mrs. Pruitt out of stringing tulle everywhere. Because, for 2 reasons. 1, I don't think it's going to look good. And 2, it's going to take forever. And it's 2 o'clock. She wants it hanging from limb to limb, all in here, in every room. And she's bolts and bolts and bolts of it. So I don't think she's going to go for it. But I'm going to try. Very pretty. I have a question for you about the tulle.
Okay.
The tulle in the rooms.
Uh-huh.
I'm thinking that it might be more distracting than majestic.
I think I'd have to see what a room done before I could decide that.
Okay.
Because that's what I've had in my head for 6 months now.
Okay. We'll see how it looks. I'll go get the ladder.
What?
First aspirin of the day. Mrs. Pruitt didn't think that my idea about the tulle was okay, so I have to put the tulle up. I think it's going to take a long time to do it, and I don't know where the ladder is. But I'll find it and start gooing it to the wall. Hey! You look fabulous!
With her hair and makeup done, the bride heads to her suite to get dressed. Lisa is still trying to dress the ruins with 240 yards of tulle.
I just have a feeling it's going to blow down in the middle of the night. People are going to be all trapped in it, like a mosquito net. What if we just did it? Oh, this is going to look like crap. I'm just concerned that once we get him up there, that, I mean, it's got to stay up for quite a while, and that people might get stuck in it.
Yeah. Be sure and put some on that ugly pole up there.
Okay. Hey, thank you. Okay.
She's in it.
There's something in it. Oh, there's bugs in it. I hope that's the last of the tulle. I'm hoping I got it just on that bar. I think we talked her out of stringing it from room to room. I just don't think it's appropriate for here. It's such a pretty place. Like, why gunk it up with tulle? I think it's okay.
Are you sure?
It's tulle on a pole with termites.
Time has officially run out. The guests are here, the bride is ready, and Lisa has only minutes to get presentable.
This is my shower right here. This handy wipe. Fresh as a daisy. So I'm gonna get dressed now. 5 minutes. Glamour puss is gonna walk out the door.
Coming up, before Jeanette and Ronnie can get their party started, Lisa must get 200 candles lit in gale force winds.
This is gonna be impossible. You look fabulous.
It really isn't. Well, take your jacket off until you get in your pictures. Yeah. See? Look like Lisa.
Yeah, like a winner.
Everything Lisa tells me is right, even if I agree with it, even if I disagree with it.
Minutes before the ceremony starts, Lisa's faced with yet another dilemma.
We're missing the honor flower to place on the chair for the passed away grandma. So I don't know where that is, but I think we're just going to invent one.
Lisa finally finds a creative use for Mom's tulle.
Making an honor flower. Simplicity is a beautiful thing. Nice, simple flower honoring grandma. Hopefully no one will know that I just pulled this out of a centerpiece.
With the last detail in place, Lisa can finally send the bridal party down the aisle.
Love you guys too. The hard part's done. That 45 minutes before the ceremony and getting her down the aisle is seriously the hardest part about a wedding. More than finding a site, more than dealing with a mom. I love weddings because it's a great day. It's usually a fabulous day for everyone involved. Everyone from the bride and the groom to the parents. And everyone's so excited, and it's an exciting thing for me to be able to see a bride and a groom getting ready to take this next huge step. It's a huge day for them. Look how happy they are. Congratulations!
Thank you.
Oh, I'm gonna cry now.
The ceremony has gone smoothly, but Lisa needs to face up to the next major issue, lighting hundreds of candles in an open-air tent.
A candle. This is pointless. It's really, really hot today, and we've got these great fans in here, which is a great idea, except we also have candles in here, which doesn't go so well. So I'm lighting candles, which is kind of a moot point. Lighting candles with a giant fan on. This is going to be impossible. Can't even keep the Amen flame lit, let alone a candle. Oh, forget this one.
Jeanette and Ronnie step onto the dance floor to perform their first dance as husband and wife.
You guys looked great out there.
We forgot our dance.
Oh, well, it certainly didn't look like you did.
The decorations are in place, and despite Mom's best efforts, there's a noticeable absence of tulle. But as day turns to night, a truce is called and the party starts to roll.
philosophy on a wedding is that everyone should be having a fabulous time. I want the bride and groom and their family and all of their friends to walk away saying, what a fun, fabulous evening. And I'll do whatever it takes for everyone to have a great time. Wedding over. It's 11:15. What'd you think about the sparklers?
Oh, I love the
fun,
sparklers.
huh?
Everybody loved the sparklers.
Good.
Everybody loved the sparklers.
Good.
My feet hurt. You did such a great job.
Thanks. You guys
really
did a great job, too. Did you have fun?
Yes.
Good.
Yes, and Jeanette had a blast.
Good.
Didn't
That's
she?
the most important.
Didn't she?
It looked like you all had a blast.
With Mom happy, Lisa can finally relax.
These fast. Holy smokes. Woo! It's the end of the night. People are gone. Rock and roll. I'm going back to my car. Yay! It was a great wedding. It was so fun. People had such a good time. Yay! And the sparklers lasted forever. I'm so glad I got the long ones.